Unbeknownst is rapidly looking like a runabout, and Gary Green will be here soon for the big push to get her ready for summer 2022. It's going to be a great one. My earliest memory is riding in my grandfather's boat, arm over the side, hand in the spray. I've spent much of the rest of my life chasing this feeling. All of that has led to this, the wooden boat experience. Well, that piece of plywood, that beautiful piece of mahogany plywood, has been sitting right here for quite a while behind these other pieces, and it's about time to start cutting it up. You want to measure 3 times on this stuff and cut only once. Each section of the deck was installed, removed, and adjusted, and then reinstalled several times. It was important to get the fit correct. Got an old chunk of teak here. This is the same stuff we used to make these pieces. So it's going to go over here, covering up these stainless steel screws. It'll cover this joint right here. You can see that we've got some silicone bronze there and there because they're going to show. So they'll be fine like that. But the stainless we want to cover up. So what I've done is, you can see that this board, the side of the boat's curved. This right now is straight. What I'm going to do is, I've got it marked from the inside of the gunnel or covering board. It's 1 inch to the back side of this right here. That's 1 inch. So I'm going to mark this, and then what I'm going to do is now mark the center, and I'm going to get these two. I'm going to get a screw in and a screw in here at the end, and then I'm going to push this out a little bit and drill that hole so I have a little bit of curve to it. So I need to know what that is. Now, this is not in the center. Some of these holes that are in here right now are already here. It's not far off. So right there, I need to know how far this needs to be the same. It should be 1 inch, correct? So we're going to make a mark right there so we know that right here, top of that T, that's where that has to go. We'll also want to make this look kind of uniform, so we're going to go in 1.25 inches here, 1.25 inches here. Still got plenty of room to clear this, so it's no problem. And these holes are centered. You can see that right there. Okay, get this back in place. Get these 2 holes in. That one goes there. That one there. Flush the ends. Put you guys on time lapse. I still had a support bracket to install. I wanted to see what the combing would look like for the rear cockpit starboard side, so I got on that. So here's my template. Now we got to put this on that piece of mahogany plywood and get that cut out. This one's already done. And then maybe I'll feel like I can attack the hatch, the engine hatch, or maybe I'll do the piece of white oak trim here. I don't know. made these plywood panels slightly larger than the template. Once screwed on, I traced the final line to be trimmed down to. Time to make the frame for the engine hatch. Thanks again to Steve, who brought me some white oak last year. Because of him, I have enough to make this framing. Not only is the planer a quick way to clean this board up, it was too thick anyway. It needed to match the other king planks.
On a breeze, I got no enemies. I just do what I please. Yes, sir. I ain't got no things, no money, no means. Just a wind in the wings. Yes, sir. I got my feet on a cloud and I won't come down.
Trying not to cut into the back of the plywood there. Easy to say that, not so easy to do it. Changed the deck support, these seat supports became just a little bit too long. This needs another coat of bilge paint anyway, and this side will get painted as well. Right now we're just make sure everything dry fits. Not only does the plywood need trimming to size, but it needs to match the angle of the seats. That's a little bit harder. I would have liked to make the hatch plywood a single piece, but I would have had to buy another sheet, and you know I'm too cheap for that.
I got my feet on the cloud and I won't come down. Yeah, feet on the cloud and I won't come down. My feet on the cloud and I won't come down. Yeah, feet on the cloud and I won't come down.
All in all, I'm really happy with the result of this deck, and I can't wait to see it with stain and varnish on it. It's all got to be taken apart one more time to paint the inside. And I want to add some gussets for strength. I'll see you next time on the Wooden Boat Experience, episode 20.